So, an overview trailer just dropped for Mario Golf Super Rush out of nowhere, and I probably discovered it for one of the dumbest reasons. I saw a meme and went to the Nintendo YouTube channel to check if it was fake or not, and I may not have found the thumbnail, but there was something even better. After seeing the reveal trailer in the last Nintendo Direct, I was really excited for this game, but that may come from me just loving every single golf game ever. But after watching the new trailer, I think it's become more apparent that the game has a lot of care poured into it, and I'll definitely buy a launch day or close to it. Now, I know this is really different to a lot of my content, but I'm trying some new stuff out, and this seems like it'll be fun. As far as most golf games go, they're usually really simple in terms of gameplay, like Wii Golf or the previous Mario Golf game, but there's always deeper layers of gameplay mechanics for those people who master the game. This game looks like it's got a lot going for it. Obviously there's the base controls of turning and power, but there also seems to be quite a lot of advanced mechanics such as spin and curve, as well as some tools like shot gauge and scan, which will help eliminate some of the bullshit. Now, we don't exactly know what the controls will be like, but one feature I'm really glad they implemented is motion controls. Most of the time, I'll opt for button controls, but in golf games, I feel like motion controls tends to feel more natural than button controls, but that could definitely be because I grew up with Wii Golf. They also mentioned that there would be button controls, so I feel like no one can really get mad at the controls. I've seen a lot of people comparing the character roster to Mario Tennis Aces, where they began with a small roster and eventually added more. And as someone who never bought that game, I don't really see what's wrong with that. Nintendo could have done more, but that could be said in any situation, and it really comes down to what you think. I personally think 16 is plenty, and in the 16 that we've got, there's a huge variety in characters. There's the expected arrivals like Mario, Luigi, Peach, Daisy, Wario, Waluigi, Yoshi, Toad. He's so fucking cute. The following characters aren't normal, but aren't unexpected. Donkey Kong, Rosalina, Bowser and Bowser Jr. Then we got some freaking weird choices, like King Bob-omb, Pauline, and the weirdest of all, Charging Chuck. If anyone can justify why the fuck he's here, I'd like to hear it. Yeah, but honestly, I only needed Toad and Rosalina, and I'm satisfied. But this roster definitely has something for everyone. Another thing this game has done is given each character their own golfing outfit. Some of my favourite designs include Rosalina, Pauline, Wario, Waluigi, Toad, and my favourite, Donkey Kong. Of what the trailer displayed, there's gonna be a minimum of 5 courses. I really hope there's more than 5, and especially with the Mario universe, they could have so many different themes. It's funny, cause with the new Super Mario Bros. Series, I would always hope for some new themes, but right now, I would love to see each typical theme fleshed out into a golf course. At the moment, there's the typical grass course, a mountainy grass course, a dark grass course, a desert grass course, and a Bowser course that probably has grass somewhere. Also, something I saw someone point out on Twitter is that all the holes seem to be located on the same map, which would be interesting to know if you could view upcoming holes by hitting it out of bounds. When I saw Speed Golf, I initially thought it was stupid, and whilst I'm still not completely convinced otherwise, I think it has some potential to be fun. One of my favourite golf games is Super Stickman Golf, and the main multiplayer game mode is essentially Speed Golf, where it doesn't matter the amount of hits you do, as long as you're decisive and accurate, you will do well. I feel like that's where most of the enjoyment will come from. I'm just not that on board with the moving in between shots. It doesn't look like there'll be much strategy, as you'll always run in a straight line to where your ball is, and use your special anytime you can. I think it would have been better if you just teleported to your ball when it stops, but maybe that mode suits 2D gameplay better. I also like how in the trailer they use Waluigi as the character to show you can steamroll your opponents. He's definitely the most threatening. Out of everything they showed in the trailer, Battle Mode is definitely the most intriguing. I'm sure there'll be a lot of strategy to this game mode, but again, we'll have to wait for the execution. But in terms of what we've seen, there seems to be thwomps and chain chomps as obstacles. Then there's boost pads and bombs lying all around the course. Now, I know this game is already pretty packed for content, but I feel like if they don't want this game mode to get repetitive, they'll have to throw in another map. But then again, I can totally see this as being a one-off kind of thing, with only one map. Which is fine, I just see myself getting bored pretty quickly. I've briefly played Toadstool Tour, and I'm pretty sure there was no story mode. In fact, I don't think I've played any golf game with a story mode, with the exception of Golf Story, but it's literally in the title. So to say I'm hyped for a story mode in this game would be an understatement. I love that Nintendo is bringing back Miis, like how they did it with Miitopia a couple of weeks ago. And this world they get to interact with looks so fun. From the trailer, it seems like this mode will mostly consist of mini challenges like in Wii Golf, with the addition of new bosses. Hopefully there's more to the story mode, especially in the locations you explore. There's also a use for playing story mode, as you're able to upgrade your Mii's stats, investing points into 1 of 5 categories. This will give players incentive to level up their Mii's, and more people will hopefully experience the story mode. So that's all about the trailer went into, which is honestly more than I expected. This game comes out on June 25th, which is when I'll have a lot of free time. So I'll definitely be playing this, and I'll probably do a review or some other type of video. But yeah, I'm really hyped for this now. I'd like to know how you guys feel about this game. I haven't heard many people upset with this, so it looks like a lot of people will be buying, and I really hope it performs well. Anyways, thanks for watching, and subscribe for more Nintendo content.